Years, Callie, have really brought into focus how important air purifiers are to us.
Absolutely. If there's a silver lining, and at least there's an actual answer to something that is needed in our lives right now. Although I've been using air purifiers in my home for, let's see, 20 years now, because Tristan, he was like 4 or 5 and now he just turned 26. The reason I started using them is because he was waking up with sniffly, a stuffed up nose. And at the time, I mean, I've never been a fan to do, anything from the medicine cabinet to just mask an issue. This is not gonna, of course, cure allergies, but it is going to help. And then there's all the rest of the benefits that go along with an air purifier. And by the way, this is $30 off this day only, first airing, and this is something for sure, our lowest price ever. I've never seen like a $70 price point that is attached to an air purifier, especially with a name brand like Hunter. These are the colors, by the way. There's black, there's white, or there's the gray. The gray is most limited. We have about less than 400 of these to go around. I wanna show you really what this can do. Even though this is a smaller footprint, which is great because it's lighter, it's, you can put it anywhere, even on like a nightstand next to a bed if you're, using this during the night, but you'll use it 24/7. I haven't touched a button yet. Wanted to show you, this is a little chamber that we have really dramatically filled with smoke, which is the hardest thing to clear from the air. It's the smallest particulate. Watch how, when I touch the button, ready, 1, 2, 3, go, how quickly you're gonna start seeing this air move, and it's drawing the air, the smallest little particulates, into the filter. And it's a 2-stage filter. This is true HEPA filter, so it is going to capture and keep right there on that filter all the things that your body would normally be breathing in and then storing in your nasal passages and in your lungs and the soft tissues of your bodies. So it's just an amazing product for that benefit. But then the side benefits, maybe you do have some football games that you're gonna be gathering friends and family for, and you've got a smoker, you've got a cigar smoker, or you burn the garlic toast, or you made fish the night before and it just smells. This is gonna help clean the odors as well as the harmful things that are floating through the air that we can't even see with a visible eye. So at a time, as Alice said, we need clean air more than ever. Our homes, because they tend to be the dirtier parts of our world, even outdoors, that's what the EPA says, we want you to try these. And if you wanna get 2, you should do it today. This price will go back up to $99 at the end of today, and I don't even know if it's scheduled to air another part of the day as we move forward on this Saturday. So, last call on the gray already. We have the black, we have the white. The item is 783218. Do this on a flex, there's free shipping. And we're gonna talk more about how this works and what you need to do to really live your best life, thanks to Tracy Rosa, who's joining us today. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, good morning, Callie. Hi, I don't even know if you've seen this one yet. This is one of our newest models. And what we've done is we've taken that footprint that you've asked for, the footprint that everybody loves, and we've made it in a sleek, modern design. Why do people love this one so much? Because it's not too big, it's not too bulky, but it's still powerful. It's still from Hunter. It stands only 17 inches tall, so look at how it's gonna fit perfectly underneath your cabinets, right here on your kitchen countertops. I'm in the kitchen because obviously this is where a lot of the odors are in the home. I'm making potato salad right now. I've got pulled pork in the crock pot over there, and this is a great unit. So why Hunter? Why do you want this one in your home? Well, like Callie said, this is kind of like a 1-2 punch when it comes to air filtration. We're including this exclusive pre-filter. What do I mean by exclusive? Well, it has EcoSilver technology. Yeah, fancy word, but basically what it means is that it inhibits the growth of microorganisms. Now, microorganisms are anything from like mold, viruses, like live airborne things that, can go in throughout your house. It can multiply because they are live airborne, and they multiply in different types of ventilation systems or anything like that. This sucks in that air and prevents those microorganisms from growing. It stops. This will also be the thing that gets the odor out of the air. Now, that's your first line of defense. That's your first punch. Here's your second punch. This is that true HEPA filter. Now, true HEPA is the best of the best that you can get when it comes to air filtration.
Yep.
It's not HEPA-type,
nope.
Not HEPA-like, nothing like that. True HEPA, that's where the money is, okay? Now, what does this do for you? Well, let's think about and talk about the things that make your eyes water and your nose run and scratchiness all the way around. Dust, dirt, dander, pollen, smoke. This is gonna clean 99 0.97% of the particulates in the air. And these are the things that we're talking about. Even stuff all the way up to human hair, it's going to grab out of the air. So that means that you are not going to have to dust as much. But like I said, the pollen, the household dust, the pet dander, smoke particles, all of that stuff gets filtered through both lines of defense to make sure that the air in your home is the cleanest and the purest. Now, Callie, you said it best. We cannot make any type of medical claims here, okay? And this is the way that it works right here. So look at all the air is going to come through those beautiful big vents on the side. The first line of defense, that's that EcoSilver technology. So it's going to inhibit the growth of microorganisms. So those little creepy things that you see floating around on your screen right now, they hit the pre-filter, they stop growing, okay? It's also going to get rid of the odors in the air. Now, go to that second line defense. That's that true HEPA. That's the money right there. That's going to get rid of the dust, the dirt, the dander. And as I said a minute ago, we cannot make medical claims. I cannot say that this is going to cure you of that stuff.
But it can help.
What I can say, but what I can say is that if those things irritate you, and I'm able to claim that I can get rid of 99.97% of that stuff, it makes sense.
Why don't you try? Exactly. If you know, it's funny because we always offer a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. You don't need a week. You will probably notice it within a couple hours, the difference. And even if it's just the nuisance of smells, you know, musty smells, mildewy smells, you know that there's so many smells that you can get rid of because it's going to get trapped here. You'll be amazed. The pets that we love so much, they stink when they come in from being outdoors, whether it's from the snow or from the rain or just running around. All of those things, the bigger things are captured on that first line of defense. The rest, the smallest things are on that true HEPA, which by the way, there's a filter indicator. So it will tell you when it's really starting to like maybe not perform at its optimum. And we do have filters in stock and they're only $29.95. I wanna make sure you get a couple sets because this is kind of like the air ducts that you have to change the air filters where your AC is coming in or your heat is coming into the house. Same thing. And they're so affordable and they are also on auto ship. You can set yourself up. So maybe it's every 2 months, every 3 months. You can speed that up, slow it down. You're always in charge of auto ship, but it's kind of the guarantee that you'll never be without the right filter that you need for this system. By the way, if you love this gray silver, I don't blame you. I love it too. It's my fave. This one will be selling out very soon. It is the most popular and is for sure the most limited. Now less than 300 of them to go around. We do have the black and silver, gorgeous, modern, sleek. The white, it just exudes clean, doesn't it? I want to show you what that means because if you're just tuning in, I get really geeked out about air purifiers. I really do. They have helped my family so much over the years. And I know how many of you have done the same thing. Give it a try. If you don't find that it's effective, send it back. But I have no question about how effective it's going to be for you. Hunter is a name that has been attached to the air purification world for decades. And this is why. Look at how fast that is pulling the air in. Tracy, at this price point, this would be a, kind of an opportunity to get something substandard, something like, one grade down from the best. But Hunter is known to be the best. And this is today only. I don't want you to miss it. Take advantage while you can. Tracy, did you see how quickly that became cleared chamber?
Yes, and that's one of my favorite demonstrations,
Mine too.
Kelly, because smoke, we can see. That's why we put the smoke in the smoke chamber, but also it is the smallest particulate that you can get out of the air. So not only are you able to see us clean that air, that's one of the hardest things to scrub out of your air. So that, again, seeing is believing for me. I just want to kind of put it in a real world real fast. I mean, think of everything that we're doing right now to make sure that the air we breathe is the cleanest. We're wearing masks, we're washing our hands more, we're social distancing, we're doing all of that stuff. But what are you doing about the air in your home? You need to make sure it's the cleanest and the purest, and this is going to get the job done. Now, at this price point, like you said, you would normally think that we would not be true HEPA, it'd be like a HEPA tech, HEPA-like. No, we still have the true HEPA. You still have that exclusive technology with EcoSilver. You've got the wonderful footprint. You've got the digital top right here, so it's very easy to use, okay? But in room size, how is this gonna clean your air? Well, in a 100 square foot room, Callie, it's going to clean your air 5 times an hour.
An hour.
5 times an hour, okay? In bigger rooms, just keep doing the math, you know? In a 200 square foot room, it's gonna clean it 2 times an hour. In a bigger room, maybe one time an hour. Okay, if I could get somebody to clean my house 1 time an hour, do you know how happy I would be? I would be thrilled, you know? And at this price point, I recommend you grab a couple. And why do I say that? Well, I've got 2 kids and I've got a husband. I get one home. Who gets the clean air, Callie? Who gets the air purifier, right? I mean,
that's a great point, Tracy. I mean,
maybe the one who talked back a little bit too much yesterday, she doesn't get it tonight, you know.
You shouldn't make your family members like have to right. choose who's. That's
one way to show who the favorite child is, right?
Exactly. But look at how easy they are to move around. If you decide to move it from your kitchen counter, where you see Tracy, to a bedroom, to a powder room. I'm sorry, but powder rooms generally stink. I'm just saying, if you want to clean out the odors, put it there. I mean, that's why it's so, at this price, with this size, definitely pick up a couple. You can send 1 or 2 back if you decide you've got too many, but you can't get this price after today. This is a $100 purifier. We're doing it at $69.95. And how many of us don't go spend 14 bucks on, you know, allergy medication for a couple weeks? I mean, it's crazy to me to own something that will work 24/7 around the clock while you're sleeping. We involuntarily breathe 100,000 times a day or more. This is something that really can make an impact on you, your life, your pets' lives, your children's lives, and your home, your overall home. A lot of the benefits we hear are, I don't even dust as much because there's stuff that's floating through the air when the sun comes through the windows that you can see that's landing on your furniture, which of course you're breathing in if it's not being pulled in to this. By the way, this is where the air is pulled in, those nice wide slots on the side. And then of course you're gonna see all the cool air that comes out of here. A beautiful design, modern, sleek. There's that touch screen or touch control top that you were mentioning. I love that you can put this in a turbo mode. You can put this on sleep mode and lull yourself to sleep. If you've got a new baby in the house, oh my gosh, put one in the baby's room for their health, for the stinky diaper pail that, you know, I mean, all of these things happen. Smells are real, and this is something that can help on so many levels. Very limited in the gray. We are down to around 200 of them available, and that's it. We do have a few more in the black and in the white, but this is first come, first serve. Item again, 783218. I know our time has come to an end, Tracy. I could talk about an air purifier for the entire hour. I feel the same way.
Yeah. I feel the same way. And I'm a seeing is believing person. I just said that. I'm going to challenge you. Get this home, turn it on. All right. In a couple weeks, take the filter out, check it out. It's not going to be this clean, pristine white anymore. It's going to be a little discolored. You want that. Yeah. Because that means that your lungs aren't doing the cleaning. It means that the filters are. Your air is dirty. Something's going to clean the air. It's either your lungs or the filter. And listen, nobody drinks unfiltered water anymore, Callie.
No kidding.
So why are we breathing unfiltered air?
No kidding. At a time where the clean air that we're breathing is the most important it's ever been in our lifetime. So big thanks to you, Tracy. Again, 783218. If you want to get those filters on auto ship, do it. They're only $29.95, and those 2 are on 5 Flex. So you're spending $6 to get, you know, the purifiers that you need moving forward. 783218 for the air purifier at this day only price just for our show.